Continental GT650, a dream of almost every Royal Enfield owner, an aspiration of many motorcyclists and bikers in India and around the world. If you clicked on this video, most likely you are also one of them. And no, this video is not a review but an expression of my love for the Royal Enfield Continental GT650. It all began back in the year 2021 when I got my first motorcycle, which is an Apache 160 4V. That's when I got introduced to this world of motorcycling where I didn't know much about how to be prior to buying my bike. So after some time I came to know that there is a model called the Continental GT from the Royal Enfield, which was a flagship at that time. Which is a 650cc parallel twin engine, but I didn't had any idea about how good this bike can perform. From then on, I kept on consuming content around motovlogs. That's the first time when I got introduced to something called motovlogs on YouTube, and then I started to watch one of my now favorite motovlogger Anurag Salgaonkar's videos. It always used to amaze me like how much love he had for this bike, how this bike is his dream machine and how he wants to own it one day. So I got fascinated by that love for this bike Anurag Salgaonkar had. And one fine day this incident happened. Wow, the view looks damn good from here. One fine day I was stopped at the traffic signal and I saw Continental GT just zoom past by me. I just got amazed by the way that exhaust sounded. Then I just continued to go on my path, go on to my wherever the place where I was going. So that same guy was doing something on his phone. I immediately decided to stop the bike to the side and maybe go and talk to him and maybe just ask about the bike. I slowly went up to him and I asked how much did the bike cost him, what mileage does it give, and how much does it cost to get the service. I had a quick chat with him. From there on, my love for GT650 kept on growing, and every time I see a GT parked, my immediate reaction would be to go and sit on it, lean on the handlebars and spend as much time as possible, and always turn back to take one last look at it before leaving. Here you may think what I'm doing is wrong, but come on, I'm not harming the bike in any manner, so you can cut me some slack. Like every other motorcycle, the GT650 is also far from perfect. The low ground clearance will test your patience and your riding skills at every speed breaker and on the infamous Indian potholes. GT650 comes in 6 variants: the Slipstream Blue, the Apex Grey, Duke's Deluxe, British Racing Green, Rocket Red, and the one I have with me today with shining chrome parts, the Mr. Clean. Out of the 6, only 2 variants come with alloy wheels, while the other 4 sport spoke wheels and tube tires. Trust me, a puncture on this bike is the last thing you would want, and if you are like me who don't like to put on a center stand on a cafe racer, good luck finding a puncture shop guy with a paddock stand. Then there's the committed sitting posture. Sure, it looks great for cafe racer photos, but after an hour of riding, you will start to feel pain in the wrists. And if you are planning to take this bike for a long ride, in that case, I wish you all the best for that painful journey. And let's not forget about the chrome parts. Keeping them clean on Indian roads is like trying to keep a white shirt spotless at a holy party. You will spend more time polishing this bike than actually riding it, and just when you think you've got it shining, one rainy day or a dusty road will laugh at your face. But despite all the drawbacks that GT has, what makes this bike special is the way it makes you feel. Every time you sit on the bike, crank that engine up and you listen to that engine growl, that 270-degree crank from that. That engine growl is what makes this bike special. And the kind of attention this bike gets every time you take it out for a spin, man, that there will be at least one incident in a day where someone just stops whatever they are doing and just stare at the bike. That's the kind of beauty this bike possesses. And riding GT is not about going hard into the corners, where like trying to drag your knees and elbows at every given opportunity. It's about taking these roads in a slow and easy manner and enjoying the scenery. And whenever an opportunity presents yourself, like an empty stretch like this, and you can do this and that's what makes this bike special. This is made to go fast in straight line and not to and not to do all kinds of hooligan stuff on this. That's what makes this bike special. GT is one of those bikes that's incredibly hard to, for a lack of a better word, chuprify when compared with the KTM's RCs, the Bullets and other similar models. It has a unique charm that makes over-the-top modifications feel almost unnecessary. That said, accessories from Royal Enfield like the single seat, the bar end mirrors, engine guard and fly screen can enhance the bike's already stunning looks even further. But most GT owners don't stop there. They love adding their personal touch. Popular modifications include clean tail tidies, circular turn indicators, lowered clip-ons, custom headlights and upgraded engine guards. Engine tuning with Core 6 is another common upgrade for those who are looking to squeeze out a little bit more performance. However, the most sought after modifications is undoubtedly the exhaust system. With countless aftermarket options available to give the GT that signature growl. Some owners even go as far as custom paint jobs, though personally I am not a huge fan of repainting a machine that already looks this good out of the factory. But hey, the list of modifications is endless and each owner brings their own personality to this beautiful machine. That's part of what makes the GT so special. I think that sums up my love for Continental GT650. How I came to know about it, my interactions with it,
how owners modify their GTs, the drawbacks, and what makes GT so special. And GT650 always had and continue to have a special place in my heart, for the kind of impact it created in the Indian motorcycling scene. And today, thanks to my dear friend Rakshit, I'm getting to experience this special moment with this bike, and hopefully I get one for myself, one day, because this is the type of bike that I want to have in my garage. So hopefully we'll get it one day. Yeah, if you had watched till here, that means there is a high chance that you liked my work, and if you did, please hit that subscribe button, because that helps me in many ways, so that I can bring these type of videos on this channel. And that's it. Thank you for watching, and I'll see you in the next ride.